cheerful forest, nestled between rolling hills and a sparkling river, lived a little elephant named El. El was known throughout the village for his boundless energy and curiosity. However, El had one small problem. He often forgot to use his golden words. El's parents often reminded him to say, "Please, thank you, sorry, and excuse me." But in his rush to explore and play, he usually forgot. One sunny afternoon, as El was playing with the ball in the forest square, he accidentally hit the ball on an elderly Mrs. Green carrying a basket of apples. Apples tumbled everywhere. Instead of apologizing, El simply scooped up an apple and ran off, shouting,
"I love apples."
Mrs. Green shook her head sadly.
El needs to learn the magic of golden words,
she said to herself. That night, as El lay in bed, he heard a gentle tapping at his window. He opened it to find a tiny, glowing fairy hovering outside.
"Hello, El,"
the fairy said with a smile.
"I'm Tilly, the fairy of golden words. I've come to teach you a special lesson."
Intrigued, El invited Tilly inside. With a wave of her wand, Tilly conjured a sparkling scene. In the scene, El saw himself saying, "Please," when asking for help. "Thank you," when receiving something. "Sorry," when making a mistake. And "excuse me," when interrupting.
"These are the golden words,"
Tilly explained.
"They have the power to make others happy and to open doors to wonderful friendships and adventures."
The next day, El decided to try using the golden words. At breakfast, he asked his mother,
"Could you please pass the jam?"
His mother beamed with pride. Later, when he saw Mrs. Green in the market, he approached her and said,
"I'm sorry for hitting the ball on you yesterday."
Mrs. Green's face lit up, and she handed El a shiny red apple.
"Thank you, Mrs. Green,"
El said sincerely. As days turned into weeks, El noticed a remarkable change. People smiled at him more often, and he made new friends easily. Even the village animals seemed friendlier. El realized that Tilly was right, golden words truly had magic. One evening, as the sun set over the village, Tilly returned to check on El.
"I see you've learned the power of golden words,"
she said, her eyes twinkling.
"Yes, Tilly,"
El replied.
"Thank you for teaching me. I'll never forget the magic of golden words."
And from that day on, the village of rolling hills and sparkling rivers was even more cheerful, all thanks to El and the magic of golden words.